pounds on, putting the pounds on for the summer takedown. Taking MCs down since 1904. Can you imagine if hip hop started before the war?
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
The First World War.
Yeah.
People picture. Do you reckon they would have battled on the front line?
What's those
Just
guns?
like in the middle, great granddad or whatever. Just like.
What's those guns with the
Oh my
with
god!
the knife underneath?
No. It's a gun and then the knife's the bayonet.
The knife's the bayonet.
Yeah. Take it off and jerk, man. Right, phones off. Right. Back to the. It's a bit dim. It's a bit dark.
A bit dark. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no guest.
So basically, for the people who've been clocking in and stuff, we obviously had a bit of a break over Christmas.
Yeah.
Over the holidays, Hanukkah, whatever the fuck it is. What are the other ones?
Christmas.
Nah, I dropped that.
Oh, did you?
Kwanzaa.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Anyway, let's not get into that. So we've been a bit quiet, innit? But tonight we're supposed to have a guest, and unfortunately couldn't make it. Our guy Inja, much love to my G.
Yeah, respect.
So we decided to just have a little chat, innit? Just to keep the content rolling.
Yeah. And it's good to do one with you anyway, I think.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, yeah?
Yeah, I reckon. Res one.
This year. So are you gonna introduce me then?
Yeah, Rez is an MC for Britain. How you do it, man?
That's right, yeah. I'm too bougie for the sofa. I'm too bougie for introduction.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sofa's dead already, like from.
The sofa's dead because we got a new table though.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean from this episode, you're just not on it. You got to have the chair in it.
Yeah. Well, you know. Bourgeoisie. So yeah, my name's Rez One. Hi Rez.
G'day.
I'm part of Split Profits, which is like crew from Bristol. I'm one half of Green Brick Records, which has a whole heap of artists on.
Yeah, man.
We do this podcast. Yeah, and you're gonna interview me today, innit? I'm just I'm playing with
this microphone. Chat with me, yeah.
Yeah, no, just fuck it, interview. It gets, and also the lighting's pretty fucked.
Yeah, a few things have gone wrong, but
we're ironing out the creases, man. Like what everyone has to realize is this shit is completely
it's a lot of
self-funded in my house above my baby sleeping. Oscar's getting shit from like college, uni to fucking like all the cameras are rented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? None of this equipment's like directly ours. Cables get mixed up, things happen. So we're just like
we had a smooth run, innit?
We had a smooth run, but then things happen, you know what I mean? And
exactly.
These things take time. And like essentially what we're trying to do is just give a fucking we're just having a chat, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Whatever. Right, man.
So like when did you get into hip hop?
So like like when I was about 8 years old, like I got met by Eminem, and he gave me this like fist bump that like put a pattern out. So I was actually starting to think about that then. Yeah. So I first got into hip hop when I reckon, I mean I listened to like, you know when you're a kid and you listen to everything.
Yeah.
You don't really have like a.
Yeah, some of it was in.
Like you don't really know what genres. You just listen to the radio, what your mum and dad play you or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I think like the first 3 CDs I got given, probably talked about on here before. Shouts to Percy Dean. Was Midnight Marauders.
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest for the people who don't know. And the Quality Control and the Offspring CD.
The Offspring one, yeah. And
I went down the hip hop route.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Offspring as well. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Don't get me wrong,
nostalgia in there, isn't it?
Yeah, but then that was like before rapping, you know what I mean? And that was like when I got into that, I didn't really know anything about like other countries making that music or whatever. It was a very small sphere of artists that I was listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't have no computer. I didn't have the internet. Like, all I knew was what people would show me or what was played in 50/50. You know what I mean? I actually learned. I got quite a lot of music from 50/50, like fucking everything from Iron Maiden to Mobb Deep.
Skaters.
You know what I mean?
Their music, innit?
Bash Money as well. Bash, you remember?
Yeah, I remember Bash.
You know Bash Money.
I know Bash when he was a BMX man.
Yeah, Bash Money like used to fucking gave me the Puerto Rican switchblade. I'd go in there and he'd like bunch up his knuckles like that, and he'd be like, bam, and just punch me in the arm, like give me the worst dead arm. I used to just bunk off school and go there, innit? And just sit in 50/50. They'd make me go shop and fucking get chocolate bars or whatever. And give me stickers, like, here's a 50/50 sticker, go out the road and get me a magic roll, like.
Yeah, fucking shout out Bash, man. I ain't seen him for time as well. I love Bash.
Yeah, Bash is G, man. Incredible on a tech deck. You know, remember tech decks? Yeah.
Is he sick or live?
Bruv, he was fucking insane. I suppose if you work in 50/50, and you've got all the little like ramps and shit, you just sit there all day, man.
I know him from BMX, so definitely.
Did he BMX?
Yeah, 100%.
Skate?
100% BMX, man. He came up to me once. He was like, "I got 2 transitions and a bike that goes," and I was like, "That's fucking amazing." He just changed the bar to a bike one. Yeah, Bash is a G.
Yeah, good times, man.
He used to DJ with Ben, innit? I can't remember his DJ name. It was Bash Money and someone else. Like, they used to DJ everywhere all the time.
Didn't they used to do shit at Cut and Paste? Was it Cut and Paste?
Maybe.
Is that the, like, I don't know. I mean, I know
just
Bash played
before
like
that,
quite a lot of stuff. Bash used to play at Red Rooms all the time.
Yeah.
So Red Rooms for the people.
Well, that was E-Shed originally, isn't it?
Yeah, it was E-Shed, then Red Rooms.
Red Room,
yeah, that's it.
Local tax thing.
Yeah, that was a mad spot, man.
Mate, that was amazing.
I never went there.
That was my local for a long time, man. E-Shed.
But so that was like before, going back to the hip hop, whatever. That was before.
Yeah.
I remember going there and watching Skinny Man when like.
Yeah.
So maybe I started rapping like when I was about 15, I reckon. 15, 16. That in between 15,
yeah, that's
16.
mad. So was that around that time when you saw Skinny Man there?
When I saw Skinny and he'd just dropped Bar Fight. So whenever he just dropped Bar
that was
Fight, like it was around them
thing,
times, and like he was like, we stood in the corner and I was all fanboying out.
Yeah.
And so I was young, man, them times, and it was like, it was all just fucking, so everything was so much further to reach. Like nowadays you can go online and you see what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
Like there and then and
but
shit.
Before
they weren't reachable. No one was reachable. So when you met someone,
and
it was
if they come
thing.
if they come and play in your town, you're
gonna, And he was like, yo, it all started kicking off. Bare Heads got on stage and stuff.
Yeah. That was on Secret Rules night, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it?
It was a graph night. Yeah. Where they used to put the whiteboards in the background. And
just most likely, man.
Yeah, it was at E-Shed, isn't it? Red Rooms. Yeah.
So that maybe I was rapping, maybe I was writing then, but not like, because for a long time I kept it. I was in secondary school and shit, and I was just like, everyone in secondary school was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you rap," and it was like, yeah, but no one's hearing it until I know it's ready.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to fucking put something out that's immortalized then. And people had like, maybe if I'd have put something out before I felt good with it, people would have been like, that's fucking shit, and I would have been like, yeah, because I didn't feel it myself, so I had to wait until I was ready to take people saying this is shit. Yeah,
that's a sick thing to think, man, because if you agree with them when they say that, like you know that yourself, you can't even back it yourself, innit?
Yeah, exactly. So you need to have that self.
That's good that you knew that as well, though. Back then, because. Yeah, I definitely didn't give a shit about that stuff when I was that age, man. Just whatever, innit?
I don't know, like, I've always kind of fucking, like, with skating, I got into skating, and I was like, all I want to do is fucking make this, because I've always, like, had a long sight in things, I feel.
Yeah.
So with skating, I was like, I want to do this because I want it to be, so I want to get good enough to get paid for it, so then I can keep doing it.
And then,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, I think that's kind of the same thing with the music. It was like, this is what I love doing, so how can I keep doing it?
You definitely
I have to get paid from doing it. Otherwise, there's like, you can do it as a hobby. Do you know what I'm saying?
It has to fund itself, really.
But it has to at least fund like you have to be able to at least release stuff and make money back and make profit, and you know what I mean.
Because otherwise it is just throwing away money. It's like renting, it?
Yeah,
you spend
£400
£400 on a video.
Yourself, put that shit out there, and if people feed it, then people feed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. But if it doesn't come back, then it is like £400 on a video, fucking whatever on mastering on this project, money here, money there. If none of it comes back, it is just soul destroying, isn't it?
Yeah, but then how did that money not come back? That's the way I try and look at it. And it, like, don't get me wrong, that's happened.
Yeah.
Like, shit hasn't come back like you want it to.
I'm talking ideally, like that's how it should be, innit?
Yeah.
So how long were you rapping before you started, or like got involved with Split Profits?
So like,
or like how did that whole thing?
Basically, how I fucking learned, well, how I even started rapping or whatever. We were skating in this old school with like broken in and made this little skate park or whatever.
Yeah.
And I downloaded this tune because I was like searching. By this time, I'd found like grime, you know what I mean? All the early like Roll Deep shit, fucking Wiley, all the like shit on YouTube. YouTube was about these times now. So I was 15, 2005. That's when that shit came out.
Yeah.
So
and Lord of the Mics and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And I was on LimeWire. Obviously.
That shout out LimeWire, man. Fuck it.
To be fair, like
sorted out everyone's music collection for a long time.
As much as like now you've got Spotify and artists at least
get
something back from it or whatever. But
definitely,
I learned about so many artists that I then spent money on.
Exactly.
Through LimeWire. But
if you're not going to get
without LimeWire, I wouldn't have even found the shit. So
exactly.
I was on LimeWire.
Exactly.
I searched Bristol Hip Hop. I find this track or whatever, but it's not named. Yeah. It's just like I can't even remember what it said. It might have been the name of the track. I can't remember, but and like I was listening to it loads, and there was something off with the track. I knew someone had done something to edit it so they could upload it or whatever, so it was different. Yeah. And I was just spitting it at this spot one time, and my friend Liam turned around to me and was like, "Yo, why? How'd you know that?" I was like, "What?"
Oh, Liam.
Yeah, and he was like, how the fuck do you know that? I was like, what do you mean? Like, he was like, that's my brother. I was like, what? Like, what do you mean it's your brother? Yeah, alright, mate. Like, we always take the piss. So I was just like, yeah, cool, mate. Like,
yeah, whatever. But it was actually Sean.
Yeah, and it turns out it was his brother. Yeah. And then from him seeing how gassed I was off him, that like seeing that was his brother, he was like, yeah, I rap. And Pickles as well, like my other friend who we skated all the time. I love Pickles, man. Like, Pickles is a fucking 100 carat solid gold.
Yeah, I love him yeah, he's wicked.
Yeah.
Well, Pickles and Liam's original Evermore, isn't it?
On Koval. Koval was always there as well.
Oh, was he? Yeah, fair play. That's my bad then.
Well, no, at the very beginning he wasn't.
Yeah, I thought it was just them two originally, innit? Yeah.
But so then I seen they rapped. And I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'd loved it for so long. I always wanted, like, a way in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just didn't. I'd written poems and shit. Like, I remember going to that anti-war march in 2001.
Where was that, in town?
Nah, in London. I went to one in town as well. That's when I first seen, like, police brutality up close, man. I got dashed.
You did?
Yeah. And I seen some kid get his nose broken, like 15-year-old kid. I was 11.
Yeah,
it was my man. But I remember going to that and writing some poem. Yeah, and my mum was like, we were driving on buses, like we all went up on buses. Yeah, and it was some poem about peace or whatever, like. And my mum was like, go on, just go like perform it in front of everyone or whatever.
Oh, in London as well.
Now on the bus on the way back from this peace march or whatever. So I was like, fuck it, like.
No way, that's sick,
and,
man.
Went up and stood at the front of the bus and like recited this little thing, like. But then that was before, so I'm digressing.
No, but that's sick to know. That's
Yeah. So, but then anyway,
days of it.
We still went to war, and look where we are now. I seen, who was it? Miss Dynamite. Miss Dynamite played that shit. Yeah. Where was I? So we start like we kind of formed a little group called Joint Effort. Which was like JOINT EFFOT, man. It's so fucking. But you know what I mean. We was young.
Yeah, that's all good. Like, it's acceptable.
And I don't think we ever even recorded anything, man. We used to like cipher a lot.
Yeah.
Like whatever, but everyone was deep into painting those times as well.
Yeah.
So painting was really more.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until Badhabitz came along, and we got connected through Boyo. He's like a good friend of ours, good skater. Anyone watching, go check out fucking Matt Williams on Sidewalk or any channel. He's ill. Like, he actually came up with name Split Profits as well.
Was that Boyo?
Yeah, Boyo. Yeah, came up with name Split Profits. It's mad.
I've met Boyo like twice, but I've heard like loads about Boyo all the time from Luke.
Yeah, well, he introduced, like, me and Luke were like hanging, like, we were spending a lot of time with Boyo at the time.
Yeah.
Like, when we met Badhabitz, I was living at Karan's house, Karan Girl, and
he's a skater, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a skater. We were living in town, and just after I moved out, Boyo moved into the same place, and we were kind of all hanging out a lot, spending a lot of time together. And he introduced us to Badhabitz. Badhabitz came over to the flat that I was in, that Boyo now lived in, and me and Up Front had that 2 Kids track written.
Yeah.
And we were like, we'll just spit you some shit, innit? And he like played a beat, and we spat 2 Kids for him. And
before the video and all that.
Yeah. And he was like, alright, let's do it.
Sick.
And like from then on, so yeah, to be fair play to Boyo, innit? Because like,
yeah, you linked that whole
linking us up with Badhabitz, and coming up with the name Split Profit.
yeah. Shout out Boyo, man.
Jeez.
Yeah, fair play.
That's mad.
And then what? Did you know everyone else then as well? Like, did you know Bill Next and Paro and?
So I knew Bill Next from like primary school.
Right. Yeah.
Or whatever, like year 1.
Yeah.
Like we went to school together for like a year, I think, and then I met him again when I was like 12, 11, 12.
Yeah.
12, 13, I don't know, 13, something like that. And in between that time, maybe even later, bro, because I was fucking hanging out with Liam and Pickles and all them lot at the time when I re-met Sam.
Yeah.
Bill Next.
So that's like
I don't know. It was all like young times. Like I met Paro at Dean Lane. We like met through skating, basically. That led me on to meet Up Front and Ombu, Flying Monk, because Ashton Park School. Yeah. So we kind of all met, and then through skating we met Bubonic, Blanco. Just kind of all through skating.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of it's through skating.
Yeah, and Dean Lane as well.
And Dean Lane.
Yeah.
And like obviously Dean Lane's the fucking catalyst for Badhabitz shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's mad though, because like I remember back in the day we were like, with me and Pickles and Paro, we were like, fuck it, like when we get to a certain age or whatever, like just move to Barca.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And they did as well, didn't they? They have.
And they fucking actually did it.
Yeah, they have it there now. Yeah, fair play to them, man.
Fair fucking play, man. I remember it was always like a goal.
Yeah, fair play to them. Shout out Joey, man. I love Joey. He's fucking sick as fuck. I'm Monk as well, man.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with SP is like we're all mates. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what sometimes probably made situations harder, because like when you're all so tight with each other and business comes into play,
hard, isn't it?
It's hard to fucking it's hard to do shit, man. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
Like, but the fact that we've still managed to like keep our friendship and keep making music.
Yeah. So what's like whose decision was that?
First, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before anything. Yeah. So whose kind of like decision was it around? So say you did that. Obviously you spit 2 Kids in front of Badhabitz.
Yeah.
Like, where did it go from there to be like, okay, this is going to be a video? Like,
okay, so then
that was at the time when it was new videos. Like, sorry to say, but like that we stopped doing stuff with Bastard Sons around about that time, and you still could get away with not having videos.
Yeah.
But then I think your time was the early sort of everyone's got videos now.
If you had videos, then you're popping. Because no one had videos.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Not good quality.
Yeah,
like, there
definitely.
wasn't really that shit there. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like.
Who did the first? Was it Chris? No.
Nah, it was George Nevin and Louis Gain.
Oh yeah,
like
Louis.
I
know Louis.
So they did like all the first few videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know, like
that like a collective decision though to like?
No, it was like originally with SP, like everyone was like rapping and we were like ciphering a lot and shit and stuff, but it wasn't like, so not everyone was going to Badhabitz house and recording.
Yeah.
At the time, like me and Upfront were going there the most.
Yeah.
And like we basically just stacked a load of music and then we were like, oh fuck it, let's put it out.
Yeah.
Like we've got a name now, like we've got this crew, like let's just put out this EP that's like us three. And yeah, it just ended up at the right time, right place.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And just
that was probably the first time I took notice, man, when I saw that video, because I saw you about
what, the two kids or Ain't Amused?
The first one, which is the one in Dina.
The first one was actually up front, and it was like
no, not that one. No, that's the beef one. Yeah, not that one. That is the one where you're all in Dina.
That was joke, but yeah.
When Kane got dreads in that. Kane got dreads in that.
That's Ain't Amused.
Yeah. So that one, that was the first time I clocked you properly. I think because.
Well, with that tune's bad because like we'll still go to places and people like want that tune. People scream out that tune. If you're like, you know what I mean? Like people want to hear it, and it's like the first tune.
But that's the intro.
That's the first tune that me and Upfront recorded.
Yeah.
Like the first tune we recorded
ever. Yeah. But that's sick that everyone wants it because
you know what I mean? It's like it's mad. Like we were having this conversation the other day on one of the podcasts about when something's natural and it happens, like in the moment, you should just let it run.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it needs tweaking or whatever, but it's hard to catch that original thing. And I think at the beginning with Split Profits, there was no like real collective decision, like you're saying, but we decided to put it out, the music that we've been making. Yeah. And then like everything else started kind of falling into place, and it was like Bristol's Finest, Louis Gain and George Nevin. They were building their portfolio at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? So they were like, all right, cool, we'll do these music videos.
Yeah, they were doing skate things, isn't it?
Yeah, they're doing skate videos,
Louis,
started doing a little bit of commercial work maybe.
Yeah. Louis works with Adam as well, innit? Do you know Adam Bell? Lion Paul Cinema, he did.
Yeah. Lion Paul Cinema.
Yeah.
No, I know Gerard and.
No. That's Lion Paul, isn't it?
What did you say?
Lion Paul Cinema.
Oh right, shit. No.
Yeah, he works with Louis as well. Like, Adams. But anyway, shout outs.
So.
Yeah.
Lion Paul. No, like, yeah, it kind of happened pretty organic, and I think that's one of the reasons it's still.
Yeah, like, definitely, man.
Received so well.
From a fan's point of view as well, if they're into your music, then they're always gonna want the first thing that they heard of you, innit? And if that happens to be the first tune, then every time you do a show, it's gonna get called for, innit? Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah, it's weird, man. And it's also because of that fucking algorithm, bruv. Because it got so many views, it went into this algorithm where it's at the top. So it's the tune that it's the only tune that a lot of people see. There's fucking SP tunes. There's shit on the Green Brick channel that a lot of people
because
who
of the
follow
views,
Split Profits don't know I'm even. They think I've gone silent for fucking. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If they're not proper avid followers who are on my Instagram and on this and that and check where it's going, they don't even know that I'm fucking this exists. Because the only thing they're checking for is the Split Profits channel. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's been good though.
Yeah, mate. It's fucking you did well with Split Profits, definitely.
Well, like, I think everyone's done well as their own thing as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that was definitely fucking.
It was a different time back then.
It was an inception time, really.
It was a mad different time, and like the way, I don't know. Like some of the things that we've done, like us lot did as a crew, like it's the sickest shit ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to me, anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Of course
Obviously,
it is, man.
It's just like some of the memories that we've got.
The best
like,
memories, bro. Yeah,
100%,
man. That's what all of it is, isn't it? That's the good thing.
It's good fun, especially when you're doing it with like 7 other people.
Yeah.
Or 8 other people. Do you know what I mean? Or fucking 3 people or whatever, 2 people. But
exactly. All mates, just fucking.
You're going with your mates.
I never did the abroad thing, but we did the festivals with Bastard Sons, and like a few days away or whatever. But
I'll make it a fucking mission this year. Yeah,
we're going.
I'll make it happen, man.
We need to go to a blast or something.
That's too much for me. I won't be able to do New York this year.
So I just come for a couple of days, leave me there, and come back.
Come
back and get me in a month.
You go New York, but come France or come fucking Austria or some shit. We make something happen.
Yeah, the first flight.
Yeah.
For like fucking Mr. T, man, isn't it?
I can't believe you've never been on a plane.
Yeah, I ain't never been on a plane, fool.
You've never been on a plane.
But now I will get on one. I was scared enough before to not ever do it.
Yeah.
I got booked to play in New York.
I'm scared to get on a plane with you now.
Why?
Because like
Don't
you
say
might
that.
be...
You have to make it comfortable, bro. What are you doing? You have to say it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like a pillow.
It is. But because you've never flown before, like, what if he's just that guy? What if he's the guy, man?
I'm too anxious to cause a scene as well, so I'll be absolutely internally tortured.
Not even the guy on the plane that's freaking out. I'm saying, what if you're the guy that brings the plane down? Just like something about you you've never flown
energy
before.
Yeah.
So like,
you have to die now. It won't be that bad, man. Surely it'll just be a flight.
Nah, it's chilling, man. You drink a couple of these, man.
Yeah.
I always the thing with me when I get on a fucking plane is like I fuck up. I don't want to get too mashed up. Straight for like I'm like, all right, well I'm on holiday now. Yeah, so like, I can have like
beer o'clock.
No, I don't even get beer, man. I just go straight for like the expensive whiskey now. I used to go for like the cheap thing, and now I'm just like glass whiskey.
Yeah.
Basically, coming back from Australia, like that's what fucked me up when me and Heather went to Australia.
Long flight, isn't it?
Yeah, such a long flight.
Is it like 2 as well?
Bruv,
you have to go like Singapore first.
Joke, yeah. Like on the flight, but I think it was back from Singapore. Yeah, there was this guy, like a male steward, and like he was like definitely gay.
Yeah.
And like he was safe as fuck. Like he wasn't too forward, but he was like basically coming on to me.
Yeah.
And he'd go to first class, like no word of a lie, ask Helen, yeah. And he'd go to first class and just be, like look down the aisle or whatever and be like, and like point over and be like, what's like this? And like point to some food or whatever, yeah. Walk down the aisle, bring it to me and be like, here you go, darling, yeah. And like put his hand on my shoulder and shit, yeah. And he just kept on bringing me shit. I'd just be like, yeah, can I get 2 more whiskeys, please? Like da da da. And it was just like, I basically got treated like I was in first class the whole flight back, man. And this guy was just like, yeah, it was sick. Bonus. But that's when I got the taste for the expensive.
No, Australia, man. I can't even bear thinking about
like that.
I can't even think about flying to Australia.
I can't even think about what's going on in Australia right now, man. It's so fucked. You know, 70% of the country is engulfed in smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked.
70%, bro.
The amount of animals that die.
90 billion.
Yeah, it's crazy.
90 billion fucking animals die.
Crazy shit. Fuck knows the
and
number,
everyone's like, oh man.
That's a lot, but
spending mad money on fucking missiling people and shit.
But still, I'm gonna travel this year, definitely.
Yeah. Fuck the bad owners.
Yeah, I haven't got any. You said about them. I never had any. All I have is my fear and my internal turmoil about the whole thing.
It's cool, man.
No, I'll be fine anyway. I'll be scared, yeah, but I still want to be in the window seat. Do you know what I mean? I still want to look out the window and see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be scared for no reason. I want to see the good shit too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be that guy.
Yeah, to be fair, if you haven't flown,
if anything, I'll be like a child.
You need to be in the window seat.
Yeah, I'll be like a child. I'll be like, fucking red. Have you seen that, bro?
Yeah. I'm still like that. I go on like I'm bougie because I'm not sat on the sofa.
I've been on airplanes. Man's got his feet up
I
and
got a weathered face. My furrowed brow.
Yeah, fucking nah. I have dreams about flying, man. They're so stupid. I don't dream very much, but the ones I have about flying are dumb. Yeah, it's like I'm driving. We're in the plane, and just driving around Bristol. Yeah, we have to catch a hill to take off, like catch a jump in at a transition.
Yeah.
And then we never do it, and I'm always like, and I come back down as I wake up. That's how scared I am of flying. Exactly that much. Enough to have that dream. Yeah. But I'm gonna do it now.
Maybe I just get you a flight to Birmingham or some shit.
No, you can do one, yeah. Where you go to the airport and they play you a film, and then they fly you around the airport. But the flight's an hour, so you might as well go Spain, isn't it? Because it's
why
an hour anyway.
Fly around the airport?
Yeah, just to get you used to it. It's just some bullshit money thing. I just tried pirate the film.
You serious?
Yeah, it's for people that are scared of flying.
Yeah.
You go to the thing, watch a shit thing on the cinema. All you need to do is bootleg the film, watch it for yourself, and go Spain, innit?
That's mad.
Life hack.
I can fly now. I've seen the video. It tells me I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But no, I got booked before, man, to play in New York. I had somewhere to stay.
Know you've told me this. Yeah, tell. Wow.
No, I had somewhere to stay. Flight paid for, and I said no because I didn't want to fly there. Innit? I was just like, no, I'm going to stay in my bedroom instead.
I still can't believe that. Do you reckon that's a good thing, right?
I must be scared if I'd rather.
Good thing.
I must be scared though, if I'd rather stay in my bedroom.
Yeah, but do you reckon that have repercussions on your career?
Yeah, loads of things like that. Yeah.
It's mad to think.
I've missed a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. When I started taking opportunities instead of like, this is around the same time I did like a Prince's Trust course.
Yeah.
And I got like a
little grant. Did you get the grant?
Yeah, I had no direction. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I need something to do that's not signing on, because I'm sick of signing on and going to the fucking job centre and having to do that. If I can do this other course and learn something or whatever, and I did this like creative media course.
Yeah.
And basically that time they gave me a mentor. Sorry.
Yeah.
And he basically, I like explained my situation, like how I felt like everything's against me, like shit's getting me down, and like every time I try and do something it goes wrong, whatever. And he was like, right, if you stop looking at all those things, and you see them as like whatever, and every like little good thing that happens in your life,
isn't it?
Like even dumb shit. Like,
man.
You turn the shower on and it's already
warm. Waking up,
or like you wake up. You wake up, or you wake up and
man.
It's the sunshine, whatever. Like any tiny little thing. Yeah, you look
at
all those things and you see them as a bigger thing than it actually is. And you're like, oh yeah. I feel good today. And that's why I reckon that's why people get confused with arrogance with certain people that are successful. Because I'm not relating this to me, but I'm saying this in certain sense of like people that are like really successful and they like almost seem hyper arrogant.
Yeah, you spot
And what they've almost done is they've like believed in themselves so much that they've put themselves there. Do you know what I'm saying? If you believe in yourself much, like that's the difference between. I feel like
you've done that anyway.
There's a new generation of UK heads. I feel like. And I'm not saying the fucking older generation of UK heads didn't do that or whatever. I
get it, man.
But like, there's a certain amount of like arrogance that like Americans say, like hold, where it's like people get behind it.
Yeah, I am the greatest. Like.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, do you know what I mean? But everyone knows that it's not.
But then it's that thing, innit? If you don't believe it, no one will believe it. I guess.
I don't know. I think there's a lot to be said for like self-confidence without arrogance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that'll put anyone in a better position if it's like measured. Do you know what I'm saying?
If it's relative to everything around you, innit? If it's not out of balance, if your ego's not involved and it's not out of balance, then it's just a forward pushing force, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's
yeah. You need bounce back, man. You need to. That's why having even things like this, you know what I mean, when you talk to people, and like it would be good for us to get some people on that we disagree with. I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
I'd like
of course.
Start getting some people on that maybe like
of course,
even
for
like we've had beef with or fucking. You know how I like to get on
good discussion. Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, bruv. Like. You know what I mean? Shouts to fucking all of them lot, like, because there's certain people within that fucking league and within that whatever that have done bits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
And there's fucking a lot of people that are talented rappers and battlers and
from
shit.
Don't Flop, of course, man.
From Don't Flop.
They're not even from it, but they were just involved in it. But
the person who was organising that shit happened to be him. I'm not saying that I wasn't. Whatever. But it'd be interesting to have him on it.
Yeah, I'd be up for it.
Because I like having pushback.
A debate would be good, man.
You know what I'm saying? A debate. What should we debate?
Well,
debate something right now, man. Because talking about myself is kind of boring.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What are we gonna debate?
Debate. Whether this table's big enough or not. I think we both.
It's super big, isn't it?
That.
I reckon. Wow. Yeah. I reckon it'd be hard to pot the black from up there if it was pool. That's how big the table is. If it was a snooker table and the black was there, Anyway.
Fuck that shit.
It's dope as fuck though. The new table's the one, man. Just fucking.
The varnish job though, man. I got cheap varnish.
You need to get iPads and that in there, innit?
Oh no, I'm sorting all that shit out. So we're gonna be plugs and like we'll have the mic cable going straight into like.
Are you sure what you said
inputs.
is true? And then just fact check.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Oh no, we're gonna get Isaac in as well. I think for next weekend
to do the fact checks.
Yeah, to do fact checking because we need someone to sit there and be able to because then we could also when we go live. That's another thing. When we go live, everyone out there, you beautiful people, will be able to tune in and actually message us real time, call us real time. We'll have a hotline.
Yeah. You just said some bullshit, man.
Yeah, you can call us out and shit. Like you can fucking.
That's all you gotta get in it.
Whatever. We'll probably just get abused.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. 100% is gonna happen, man. 100%, I don't care though.
You imagine if people just call up and abuse us, like the abuse hour. Like, all right, we're gonna take some calls. How you doing there? Like, yeah, fuck you. I hate your shit.
It'd be funny as fuck anyway. I don't care, man.
Yeah, we joke.
Unless they say something like you're really fat, like really hurtful, and then it'd be a different.
Man,
different
you just like entered the whole fucking race for that now. Then you know,
oh yeah,
you basically just said it.
Yeah.
Like call up and say you're really fat.
No, I'll block it anyway. I don't mind.
Double block.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the worst thing someone's ever said to you?
The worst thing
someone's ever said to you?
That snare is shit. That snare drum sounds really but that's probably the most hurtful actually. The drums are weak, bro.
That's the worst thing.
Yeah, like when you try to do some real good hip hop shit and someone doesn't rate it.
So your drums are weak.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably not
drums
the worst.
Are weak.
That's probably not the worst thing someone said.
Yeah, I mean like. Maybe not actually. Maybe that's not something you want to divulge to the world.
Yeah, I'd have to think about it for about a week. But, yeah. If you were around my house and I played you a beat, and you said, "I'm just giving it to you," innit? And you said that snare's really weak, bro. I probably wouldn't say nothing. And
they break you inside.
Think about it. I wouldn't sleep that night. That's a hard pillow to sleep with.
A hard pillow to not sleep on. You sleep with the pillow wrapped in between your legs.
Yeah. Fuck's
on
sake.
Some fucking.
No, I should have compressed
like
the
a
snare.
squirrel with a hazelnut. Yeah.
That shit you were saying earlier though about like forward sight and people like putting themselves there. Like you've done that from when you were a kid. If you think when you was a kid, like from when you used to think about just rapping, innit? I'd love to be like known for rapping.
I think like
from
it's
that
not even
to
so
where
much
you
to
are
be
now.
known. Yeah, it's more like I think everyone,
but whatever it is,
rappers,
it.
especially rappers, right? But I think everyone really just wants to be respected for something that
That's
they
what
do,
I mean. Yeah,
that they enjoy doing, and when you get to that level of being like respected by your peers and the people that you've always respected. Yeah. Like for me, that's like
that's the pinnacle.
You know what I mean? Like I'm down for fucking like obviously I want to make it my job. I want it to be my fucking my bloodline. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
But like that's what you originally like do it
aiming for.
You know what I mean? And then you get to there, but already before you get to there, you're already sightseeing the next thing or what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a constant. I think looking forward is like live in the present, but constantly anticipate or not even anticipate, prepare.
Yeah.
Like, so when
it's
it
good
comes
to see
round,
where things can go in it as well.
Yeah.
In a bigger picture, like it, if you see things on a maximum potential, like where it could go maximum, and then like where it could go.
Well, there's something that they were talking about with the company I worked for the other day, and the company I worked for.
Yeah,
the other day we were talking about. I can't remember what they're called. They're called like IRCs or some shit like this. Or it's some type of like scheme that this guy set up for companies.
Yeah.
And it's like their goals, but it's like they set an unrealistic goal.
Right. Yeah.
And every year, like so for the first year, they won't get anywhere near it, but they'll do good.
Yeah.
The second year, they'll get a lot closer.
Yeah,
the third year, they'll fucking surpass it by like 100K. Or, do you know what I mean? And it's like
If you apply
it's
that to
basically
life, and
if you keep at the same like principle of what you wanted to do, and you have this goal, and you keep working at that goal, it will happen. Yeah. Like it will happen. You just got to keep going, definitely. And you've got to like not falter and go and do some other route, or you know what I mean? Yeah. Like with this, like I need to learn how to speak better.
Me too.
Like for real, man. Like especially when I've had a couple of drinks and stuff, and this is our Friday night. You know, I know. That's like we give up or watching. Like we get.
I could have played at the Rake one night tonight, but I did this instead.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I mean. I gave up all my Friday nights. That's what I mean.
But and some people might turn around and look at this shit and be like, "What the fuck did they do it?"
Yeah.
But I see it as like there's all sorts of stuff that gets brought up in conversation among like-minded people.
Exactly.
That, like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's relatable to everyone. Especially the people that are like-minded and might happen to watch this, or if you do watch this or listen to it. Like, I think it's interesting. It's hard when I'm used to being the guy on that side, and I'm over here, and the lighting's different and shit, and like it's all like, yo man, it's like it's like throwing me off, man. Nah, but so I love it, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Even without the right lighting and without a guest turning up,
it's good to do. Like
we're still doing this shit.
Yeah, we're still doing something, man. Definitely.
No, fuck it.
But when do you reckon, like, so you put out music and then you got shows off the back of that, and it really.
Yeah.
And then
shout to skits as well, man. Because skits was like Badhabitz new skits from before. Started Split Profits. And I remember him getting us a couple of bookings and at least like being positive about our name and backing us and shit. Do you know what I mean? And for someone like Skits to like back us,
he usually does as well. To be fair,
mate, that Skits guy, man. Like honestly, I have nothing but fucking love for that guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Like man. For real, Skits is a real one.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Like,
I don't know him really well, but
real one.
He had a Bastard Sons t-shirt on at the festival once.
Bruv.
Like,
I can't like I've got like next level amounts of love for that guy. I reckon for what he's done for the scene and for what he's done for me personally and the crew.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
100%, man.
Yeah, Skits is a boss, man. And Rodney P as well, man.
But do you reckon through like doing all of that stuff and then the music's coming out or whatever, or even if it's just videos early and then when it gets to Spotify times, whatever.
Do you relate with that though?
Yeah, but do you reckon learning that process is what made you then think about Green Brick or think about doing that platform before Green Brick was an idea or whatever?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think
because you must have learned it through the process of doing it.
I think like you see like we did and like Split Profits was kind of like a label.
Yeah, of course.
It still is like it is a label because what we did is we realised that we were like fuck it. If we keep all this money and we hold on to all this show money for the first, like we did it for a year. Like me up front and Badhabitz were playing a lot of shows. That could play got involved around those times and started playing some shows for us as well. But all the money pretty much we kept for those first year, 2 years. And that's what set up us to be able to print vinyl, press vinyl, whatever, t-shirts, You know what I mean? So it was a waiting game. Like we knew the long game was there.
Yeah.
And I suppose looking back, like everything was kind of a lesson. Like I've always, even with going to other cities and shit, I'll connect with the promoters. Yeah. I'll try and make connections there, make friends there. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Find the people that are like dope. And connect with them. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Because like if they're on the same vibe, let's fucking let's build, let's work. Yeah. And that's kind of paved the way.
It's accessible
me
like
to be able to return.
Well.
You know what I mean? It's built these bridges that are like fucking permanent.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And it definitely did. I reckon the whole learning through all of the like shit that we did with
learn as an artist and
that we're still doing. But I'm still learning with Green Brick, like everyone is.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you learn as an artist that kind of how it worked.
Yeah.
To be able to be like, okay, I can do this properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like one of my like strong points is organising things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe not myself sometimes, but like
no, 100%.
Things like that.
I agree with that, man.
Bringing people together or whatever.
Not and just you're good at getting the ball rolling, man. From the even from this, innit? You rang, you know, you spoke to me a while before, and then as soon as it was like, yeah, we're gonna do it. It was like 2 weeks later, we had a meeting, and then we had the cameras, and then we were just doing it. Do you know what I mean? I was like, okay, I'll just try to mellow into the idea, but
nah, it had to happen.
It's happening, bro. Like,
because for me,
no, but it's
like,
good for me.
So that's the mad thing you say that, right? So,
but that's like setting up what you're saying.
We had the fucking chill.
Yeah.
Like we decided we were doing it, and then within 2 weeks we were doing it.
Yeah.
Like previous to that, like even 2 years before that.
No, I know you did it with Dave and that, innit?
Yeah, but like, so this has been on my mind of like thinking how I can get that. That's why I reckon.
But you approached me.
Yeah, but you're a big part of why this is happening. I feel.
Yeah, no, you approached me about a year before we did it.
Yeah.
Because it was after Dave did it.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then, but we still didn't do it for probably maybe.
For time.
Yeah, it was a while, wasn't it?
And then we got, I can't remember what happened. I don't know if we like bumped into each other or we were speaking or something, and we talked about it, and you were like, yeah, and it got mentioned.
It got mentioned again,
and then another 3, 4, 5, 6 months went past, and then
you just said, right, we're doing it.
Yeah, but even putting it online, I put it out online like what?
That's how Oscar got
3 times.
Yeah.
The first 2 times I was just like, there was, and shouts to the people that got back to me, because a lot of people got back to me.
Yeah.
Like a fucking lot of people, and like,
I can imagine.
There's some people there that I'm sure it would have worked with as well. Do you know
what I'm
saying?
Of course.
But like the way it worked, I think it's been like it was all supposed to happen.
It's the perfect team now. I like it. It's all.
Yeah.
It's how it should be, innit?
Shouts to Oscar. Are you checking on episode
9?
7.
I said 9.
I swear, so is it 9?
It's episode 1 to 10.
Episodes.
Just watch
We've
all
got
of them.
yeah, basically.
If you watch all of them, it'll happen at some point.
Yeah. But maybe we should. How you feel? What do you think about respecting people that have been like what? Okay, let me rephrase that. So say you've got like a certain age group or a certain caliber of MC in the city. Yeah.
Caliber, yeah.
Like, yeah, well, caliber mainly, or maybe like the stripes they've got, the experience they've got, like what they've done, like the respect on their name, or whatever. Yeah. And then you have new people coming through.
Yeah.
Like, at what point is there like a crossover where people need to shut the fuck up and show respect, and where the people that are like on the upper echelon need to be like whatever they're the new dudes coming through, like at what point is it at the point that like
it depends on the level of respect involved, I guess, isn't it?
And the level of skill
should determine that, like, a lot of times promoters make a mistake, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I kind of jump around that whole thing pretty bad. Do you know what I mean? I think I could approach that situation a bit better. That's what I'm saying about learning how to talk properly. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying though. It's hard to get into it
without saying names and shit.
Yeah.
No, but it's not like that. I think there's just like a certain level of like. I think it's harder for people like nowadays. It's really easy to get like a hype around like a group of people who are doing something, especially when there's such an influx of like students in a city. There's a lot of people that are from the city that don't necessarily mingle, where a majority of the people are there are students. Do you know what I'm saying? So like hip hop nights and things like that. So you could seem like you're popping there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
then you still like. I've always thought that for me, with the whole respect thing, is like I remember back in the day when I'd approach someone as an artist and be like, look, I'm doing this thing. Like I approached you in 50/50 or whatever. Back when I was and I'd be like, look, I'm doing this thing. I'm trying to get on, but I wasn't disrespectful to you. But I didn't kiss your ass either.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like you find you find this middle ground. Do you know what I'm saying? And I always thought if the person that I respected, I'd never approach someone who was like, I'd always approach someone with respect, and if they showed me disrespect, then I'd just close them off. Yeah, of course. I wouldn't necessarily disrespect them just like straight up, like, but I'd just be like, all right, cool, I close the door on you. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think nowadays, like, I don't know, there's so many MCs, man.
There's a lot.
There's fucking so many MCs. Like, there's a next level amount of MCs. Like,
there's a
it did not used to be like this.
No, I know.
And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. I'm just saying there's a lot.
You hate to say saturated, but it's getting that way, isn't it? In Bristol, but where do like the older MCs like fall off and like let it through?
That's another thing. That's another thing we should talk about. Is people are like, oh, how are you gonna fucking cast someone out who's older in your like lane? Yeah. So say you make hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you ever gonna turn around someone unless they're whack and they've been doing it for years and they're still whack? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if people are
but whack is whack, you don't need to talk about.
It don't matter about age, man. I think age don't matter. Like you, I want to be doing this shit when I'm fucking 70. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to be on
I'm glad
stage.
You didn't say 40.
Nah, I mean I'm almost 40 now. Like I look almost. No, I'm not. I'm fucking 29 years old. I live at
101 Disneyland.
Disneyland Mickey Mouse Road. But it is our Friday night.
Yeah.
If you could suicide one person,
who would it be? I don't know, man. We went. This is where we went earlier.
Yeah, no, it's just taking.
You said, who did you say? R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, yeah.
But then I said he should die of asphyxiation, like
selfish.
Get found in the closet. So poetic. That'd be the ultimate poem for him.
I think that would be the best one.
Yeah, it should be real janky, like the edits, real janky edits.
What do you reckon they should do to paedophiles? Do you reckon like
cure them, innit? But
what do you say? Cure them or kill them?
Cure, because
it's
ill,
a mental
innit?
illness,
yeah.
innit? It's got to be a
it's
fucking
such a
mental
fucking
illness,
weird
man.
line.
It can't
It's
be
just
like they
it's
are
such a
fucked.
weird line. There's bait ones that just make you want to smash their head in.
But some of them I don't reckon it is, man. Some of them are just fucking. They feel lonely, yeah, or they're fucking. They got
there's
like
weirdo ones.
Most of it.
I don't know, mate. It's too much of a fucking.
Yeah, maybe that's a whole different side.
Let's
not talk about paedophiles, man. Let's talk about music.
But ratings,
let's drop the whole pedophile.
I tell you what, ratings to those pedo buster guys on
Facebook.
I see a lot of that.
Pedo hunter.
Yeah, they're just on it, bro. And they shut them down. And let's not talk about it all, but ratings to them, man. They're on it.
If I could get a bly to go and kill pedophiles, but then again, you might get fucking like little Jimmy Jackson who fucking slept with a girl who was 15 and he was 16 and they both went to school, they were in the same class.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve
and he got put on, you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't deserve to die, man. But then there's fucking
the 45-year-old.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think I'd be down for that. I think that could be like a good cause.
No, I rate those people.
Just
it's all over Facebook. I see it. If you're looking,
give me a glad.
I'm looking through like UFC video, pedo hunter. That is fucking.
That's a good algorithm you've got going there, bro. That's a sick algorithm. UFC, pedo hunter.
Yeah, it might just pop.
So you just see justice.
Justice.
Maybe not justice, then straight up justice. Man gets nicked, sent to the bin.
Yeah. It's always some digi guy that just like, you can't go anywhere.
He's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Peak.
Tories, man.
Peak times.
Why isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to even get political. Yeah. It's back to music. Let's talk some more music, man.
Yeah, man. Music's better. Who are you listening to right now?
Il Camille.
I don't know Il Camille.
Il Camille's fucking sick, man. She's a rapper from the States, and yeah, she's doing it for me right now.
Yeah.
I've been listening to like Gets as well recently. Gets. Yeah, some old Gets and shit.
Old Gets, yeah. I like his new one.
Nah, new shit, like Listen.
Mate, he's amazing. Mum's not in the arrears.
I told that Listen.
He's so good, bro. I love Gets. I love Gigs as well. Do you like Gigs?
I'm not like.
Oh mate, he's too good. You either
like
his Marmite as fucking.
Nah, it's not. He's not like that for me. It's not like it or love it. Because some of his shit like I like.
He's hard.
Yeah, and other shit I don't like. It's not like I love it. It's not like I hate it. It's just like when it first came out, I fucking hated it. I was like, what is this shit? Like, what are you fucking doing? But he pushed boundaries. He did something that no one in the UK was doing.
He takes a while to get used to, I guess. It's kind of slow.
Yeah, but bro, the thing is, man, is I think we all used to get so constricted by these fucking rules of like where music is. Like, like we talked about on here before, like with grime. like how grime's gonna get taken by other places, and eventually people in the UK are gonna have to let the fuck go of it, and it's gonna become a sound because it's so big. If something gets so big, it's the world's, man. You can't hold on to that shit.
That's what happens to hip hop, isn't it?
Like you've got Cuban music, you've got but it's not like that's fucking number one in different countries all the time. You know what I mean? So it stays that little subgenre.
It's the same thing. What happens to hip hop?
Yeah, but it's got. Yeah, so hip hop was the original. Yeah. Then you had like different types of hip hop. You had all the hybrids. You had like the conscious shit. Then you had the gangster rap. Then you had the like.
But I mean, how they felt when they made it out of America? Like how they felt. Because hip hop it's the same as.
Yeah.
grunge.
Oh yeah. We were saying that.
Yeah, right. It's the same thing. Isn't
exactly.
It? Yeah.
When hip hop came out of America, everyone's in America like, "What the fuck you doing, man?"
Yeah. Well, now we know. Now we know how they felt, innit?
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
I reckon that's the way. That's the way the fucking. The cookie crumbles.
Yeah. I don't know though, man. I think the next stage of hip hop is just fucking being able to. Man. No, there's a new stage, and we have to. The only one that's not unlocked yet is like understanding. We chatted about it on mine a little bit because I don't listen to foreign rap in it.
Do you know what I reckon is not unlocked
understanding the language of all of it. So if there's proper translations, because Google is not going to translate someone's bars properly. Do you know what I mean?
No, but the thing, say with French rap, yeah.
But if that was in there properly, I could then.
Yeah, but no.
Understand
say with French rap, you'd need the lyrics, and then you'd need an explanation of the lyrics.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because the way their language is already backwards, they'll flip it.
Yeah,
forwards.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
and you know what I mean.
The translation's not proper, but so if someone was doing the translation and it wasn't a Google bot, then it would work. So that's the next evolution, isn't it? Because I'm sure people rapping in other languages are saying shit that I'm feeling. I just don't understand them. So if there's a proper translation on screen, I can read. I mean, I watch films in subtitles.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the next evolution, man.
That's what you reckon is next for hip hop.
Yeah, because if everything in hip hop brings everyone closer, like if imagine that's the main goal, we all just all into the same thing.
I reckon it's literal, yeah. And like the next thing that I personally want to do, and I reckon could be the next thing to happen, is the fact that we all start working together.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
I start working
closer,
with someone from like Blabbermouth's doing. He's working like me and Blabbermouth work. He works with dudes from Chile. They've got like he's done a whole verse in Spanish. Blabbermouth did a whole verse in Spanish.
Yeah, fair play.
Dudes from the Netherlands raps in English, can rap in Dutch, and did a whole verse in Spanish.
Yeah, fuck it, might as well. Ratings.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's like it's so all it is fucking. I think the more that we come together as artists.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's
all about bringing it all together.
We don't need to understand with hip hop. Yeah, like.
Not always, but
especially if you're guided through the right paths. Yeah. So say a dope artist works with a dope artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those two people, like the people that they work with, that you'll probably get linked to from the algorithms or whatever on YouTube, Spotify.
Yeah.
Like they'll probably be dope people as well. Sometimes they won't be. But because it's so separate from the commercial shit to a certain extent, probably within the algorithms again, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of has its own little lane, you know what I mean? And like, I think the more we work together, the more those lanes will get fucking wider and wider and wider, and then they'll be like, we'll be booking Spanish artists to come over here to do a fucking show.
Yeah.
Just because the way they perform their show, or like something about their album, or the way like one of their tunes, say with Science Super Crew, they popped off in England.
Yeah,
Science Super Crew were big, and MC Solar raps in French. You know what I mean? Like they were big in England.
Yeah.
Why? Because they were big all over the world. Because like their music fucking went beyond like a language barrier. It was like a feeling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It has to go past that, man.
Yeah, but there's so much variety now that is it going to go back to that? I don't reckon it will. There's like you've got fucking everyone.
Everything's
Pirate Studios, Pirate Studios is booked all the time.
I know everybody's doing it, innit?
And everyone's there.
Yeah,
people are just making music. Like people are using those studios. Like they're about to do a build in the city. Yeah. I don't even know if I should talk about this. I don't know what, but that's got more studios in it than a fucking village. a small town. I don't know what's smaller, a village or a town. A village is smaller than a small village. More fucking studios than a small village.
Jeez. Yeah, they're obviously popping, isn't it?
Like, and it's a fucking, it's obviously way ahead of any other competitor out there, and it's like genuinely, without a doubt, the best studio company or rehearsal room company you could fucking use.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
There are
so get to your city.
There are other ones available, but
look, no, there are. They're available.
No,
like you can get them, but they're used. Basically, what I'm trying to say is a lot of people make music nowadays.
No, yeah, definitely. Everyone's on it, and it's good and bad, isn't it? I think. Obviously, there's a lot of. There's a lot more shit music to get through, I guess. Well, it's harder to find the good stuff. I don't know, but it makes it more worth it when you do. So it's
yeah, and also people are being way more experimental nowadays.
Yeah, man, it's the best. Like, I love it now. It's the best now.
Oh, so, to be fair, today I've been just straight up listening to fucking Redbone.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino track.
I don't know. I don't check through that much.
Too late.
Oh, that track. Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, I know that track. Tyler did a mad track like that as well. Yeah, that's a good tune still, but it's a good tune, isn't it? But
it's a hard tune, bro.
Tyler did one like that, but he's all high pitched, didn't it?
Yeah, but like, that's not Childish Gambino shit. That's like some piss take shit.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, he was taking the piss, bro.
No, man, that's worth.
What you say? You think that's all real?
Yeah, he's a
Can I get a look how it is there? Can I get a Bristol photo piece shit? So yeah, where we at? Where we at on the timeline?
Music.
Yeah. I mean, this like
I'm feeling that SWSH.
We're billing this as me, but it's really just a chat.
This is a chat. Yeah, really. It's turned into.
We'll bill it as a resident.
SWSH. Have you checked her out?
Who?
I call her Swish, but it's SWSH. She did a colour show. Yeah, she's fucking phenomenally good. Like,
no,
you should check her out, man. She sings like effortless but amazing. Yeah. Effortless but amazing, and then fucking she spits like ridiculous bars as well.
That's what I'd like to hear, man.
She's from LA, I think.
Could you live in the States?
Good, I just put me anywhere.
Do you reckon there's
if you actually move
like a viable scene? Obviously for you there would be because you're a beat maker, so you can.
And DJing as well. I can always DJing is the most viable, really. More than beat making. Do you know what I mean?
How do you feel about just living in the States though? Like
I wouldn't care.
Living with you know, you cool.
My only thing is just like if you pick me up and just put me somewhere, I just live there. I don't really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm lazy. That's why I don't go anywhere. But I would adapt. If you put me in the woods, I'd be like, I just live here now.
Just start living in the cave.
Mad lazy, man.
Just fucking bed and nails.
Yeah. No, but seriously though, yeah, I'd fucking love to live out there.
Yeah.
Like, the scene is, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's better or if it just looks sunnier.
It's been bouncing around my head a little bit, man, recently.
I mean,
fucking
moving.
LA, man.
LA's dope, bro. LA's
It's
dope.
been bouncing around my head like
I
just like
anyone with any sense that lives in the UK now is definitely thinking about moving abroad, isn't it? Because
yeah, but LA's not really the place to move, mate. San Andreas fault, fucking fires, like just LA.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's not really like
you'd be skating over there, bro. You'd be loving that. You'd want a fucking green
green
shake breakfast.
I feel like the States would hold open a whole.
Yeah, you'd be a vegan immediately. You'd be immediate vegan as soon as you land.
Nah, I wouldn't be like that.
Are you living,
I would
bro?
not be like that guy. No, I'm sorry, but I feel like I could go there and I don't know. I've been thinking about.
I think actually, like if you're thinking about it, New York's probably more.
Canada's more. To be
Canada
fair,
be dope.
We've just like.
But not New York's more manageable, isn't it?
Yeah, but not. No way.
No, than LA, I reckon.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. New York's mental.
New York's more.
So expensive, bro. I suppose LA is.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, LA's mad. Nah, but anyway, fuck all of them. As soon as you said Canada, both of them are squashed, did it?
The thing is, yeah,
Canada's dope.
It's like I need to be somewhere.
It's hard to get there.
Where I know my kid's gonna be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, I know Helen's gonna be cool. I know we can all make money, and all like do what we want to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So really, music is what needs to happen. Me and Helen need to fucking do our thing with our company and shit, and just keep pushing and keep pushing with the music, keep pushing with everything, and just
you'll have a
you know
reason
what I mean?
to get
Like
out there,
it's cool. It's just we've kind of had a little bit of time out. So
we just had a baby, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Shouts to West Side.
No, it's mad how much you do, man. I've got nothing but ratings for it. Do you know what I mean? It inspires me a bit, man. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean? Like you're busy as fuck. I feel busy and tired most of the time, and then if I just look at like one day of yours, it's like a week to me.
If you add it up, like the thing is,
I know,
the
you
more
just
the
put
more
in
you
the work
start
where-
doing,
Yeah, I
like
know.
the more you start doing, the more you start wanting to do.
Yeah.
And like,
And you get used to it, man. And
yeah, and don't get me wrong, bro. Like I've been fucking, and there's loads. I still fall short all the time, man.
yeah, of course.
You know what I
There's
mean?
always
Like,
there's a million
I
things
could
to
be
do.
doing
innit?
it way better. There's loads of things that I fall short on, and like one thing I like is people checking me on those like shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? I want to be checked on where I'm fucking up. If I fuck up, tell me I fucked up. If I'm not doing something on time, or I'm not fucking downloading a link, tell me.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, what are you doing? Like, like, cause I'm one of those people that's forward like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone's not doing something that I want, like we've discussed about, and we've said that like you're gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it, I'm gonna be on your case most of the time. I'll be like, why aren't you doing it?
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't want it to be a one-sided thing.
That is the best way to get you to do something, to be fair. If I ring you and go, you have to do it right now, then it gets done, innit?
Do I not just do it then?
No, you do, every time. Yeah, it's the best way to do it. If anyone's working with Rez in the future.
Yeah, just like pin me down.
Yeah.
Same with fucking music, man. Just I need to be in the studio. Like a lot of people work in different ways or whatever, and for years I've done stuff where it's back and forth online. And it just gets to the point where
it's doable, isn't it? It's just not.
Yeah, but it's not like.
No, it's doable, but the vibe isn't
like
necessarily strong.
Unless like I don't know, and this is probably different in different circumstances, right? And I'm probably saying something that tomorrow I'll be like, no, I can imagine like 100 other ways or whatever.
Yeah.
But the only way that really works is if say 2 people are on the track, you hear that track and you're with them. And you're like, bro, like, I want to get on this, like, right, I'm going to go, and you're like, you either do it there and then,
you both
like,
go
with
right.
them,
or
you take it back and you're like, because I was with them, and we had it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sending stuff back and forth, it does work, and it can work.
No, it's possible, that's what makes it work.
But it's not, I don't think you get anywhere near as half a good like, product as you do when
you link.
Yeah.
I was saying this to Percy Filth the other day, we were chatting, and there's like, all of that internet stuff, man, it made it possible, innit? So you could link a producer in Berlin or fucking wherever, innit? You could just link anyone all around the world now. You can send them. Yeah. But it's coming back now. I think it's been around for long enough, innit?
Yeah.
That people are realising that actually the vibe is linking, because when we went to Birmingham, like me and Percy, just linking everybody there and actually having a vibe with them there, do you know what I mean? It all inspired another thing. We're going up again, we're going to have a beat session up there.
That's why it's bad with Blast.
Yeah. Blast is,
Because that was literally like we got to our fucking Airbnb.
Literally turned up there, innit?
The fucking place was a venue, and we were like, I want to get some weed. And the guy at the bar was like, well, this guy's playing here. I think he might have something.
Yeah. And that was Blast. Did he live upstairs?
Nah, he didn't live there, man. He was just playing there.
Oh, right, yeah.
We lived upstairs.
Oh, you stayed upstairs?
Yeah,
I knew someone stayed upstairs.
Yeah, it was grimy. That was crazy, man. Like both times.
So I
in New
played
York
it, man. That's a good,
crazy, man.
good thing to do, man. I
New
need
York
to go.
is the thing is like people can think what they like about like hip hop or me or fucking whatever, but for me. And hip hop music or whatever,
New York,
I don't want to be all that cheesy.
I know what you're saying,
fucking love the culture.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
And like,
that's why I want to go.
I've always been fucking mad into like everything about it, like from Wild Style to like all the fucking like how hip hop started and Cool Herc, and like don't get me wrong, I don't listen to a lot of that shit.
Yeah. You don't need to.
I don't listen to any of it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to no fucking Cool Herc. I don't listen to no fucking Slick Rick or like I don't really. You know what I mean? Like I've heard it, but I don't listen to it.
Yeah.
But I fucking love it.
You pay homage to it, and you know
love it.
Yeah, yeah.
And like going to New York.
All
like,
of that stuff is from there, isn't it?
It was essential, bro. Like I'm saying, like Gorilla Grooves. Yeah. Shouts to Fred Stone.
Oh,
Fred,
is that the radio?
Yeah,
just...
Fred One, man.
Yeah.
Fred One, Rhinoceros Funk, Lifelong, Mac Motion, like all the dudes there. Like, yeah, Stash Low. Like, to be fair, like Lifelong really kind of put us on that.
Stash Low got to be a low collector, innit?
Yeah.
He's got to be with a name like that, innit?
You know Greenwood? You know Greenwood. Tom Greenwood, yeah.
Yeah. Is that who he linked?
He went out
there. No, I know. Yeah,
but check it. They were doing like a low shoot, like just down by
because he got
Bridge
on in the shoot, didn't he?
And he was in the shoot, and I seen that Stash Low was in the shoot. I was like, bro, I fucking linked with Stash Low through Lifelong. But Lifelong is like.
Is that Liggy Long on?
Liggy Long, yeah. For the people out there who like, if you love hip hop, and like. Whatever, you might be a new fan to this or whatever, or you only like UK shit,
definitely.
Lifelong, Liggy Long, he's like, I don't know, he's one of those guys, he's like the truth.
Yeah, just hip hop.
He put us on, but he put us on, man. He sent us verse. I think he first contacted Parrot, and I think that's the first person he spoke to, and then Parrot, or like he was speaking to me and Parrot at the same time. And like he'd sent something to me and he'd sent something to Parrot, and I think Parrot recorded to it.
Yeah.
And then fuck knows, but somehow it was just like, alright, I'm coming to New York. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just fucking had the money. I was like, right, I'm spending this on this. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good spend, bruv.
Yeah.
That's a good splash. Yeah, man, I'd love to go, man. Obviously the same for me, man. I just want to do the fucking.
It's a pilgrimage, man.
I want to do the hip hop pilgrimage, man. I want to go do all the spots. I'm gonna take the cheesy fucking tourist photo under the subway and all of that.
Well, if you go
outside the Roxy,
you're
Sedgwick Avenue,
Liggy, and like I'll fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'll hook Liggy up. I don't care what it is.
I want to do the bus tour.
Not even, bro. You could fucking just be like, no, life. Let me.
I want to see all the spots.
Yeah, but it take you there, bro. Just be like, look, I'll make you EP.
Yeah.
Whilst you're there, just make fucking 6-7 beats. Like.
Yeah, I'll do cuts over all of them. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I
mean.
It's
nuts,
all,
man. It's so
it's all accessible, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
That's my. What you were saying earlier about me stopping opportunities or whatever, innit? It really, it's all there, isn't it? Like, I got links in fucking France, Spain, but everywhere, man. America, New York.
That's what I'm saying about
I could really just go to any of them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was talking about that guy with the mentor.
From
Prince's Trust.
Yeah.
So like with him, that's what he did, and he flipped that whole thing. And how we were talking about opportunities before that, and I wasn't taking the opportunities.
Yeah.
From that moment onwards, he was like, any opportunity you get, he was like, take it.
Just take it. Yeah.
Because the mad thing was, like, at the time.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Something was going on where, and I was in between relationships or whatever, and the girl that I was seeing came in as we were having a conversation in this coffee shop, and he was like, "That's an opportunity, take it." And he laid out so much shit, and just like every opportunity from that moment onwards, I just started taking.
Yeah.
And that was the time when all the split profit shit started fucking popping. Like we all stared doing stuff. Yeah. Like
every time you do,
because all of us had that same. Had a different
you do have that though, innit?
There, but
yeah, man. Every time you say an idea to me, it usually happens, isn't it? Like, there's a few times you've said ideas or whatever, and they've definitely like happened.
Because it's got to. Thing is like, what's the point in wasting your energy? I mean, don't get that. Actually, that's fucking bullshit. That's an absolute fallacy. I was about to say, what's the point in wasting your energy on an idea?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But every single idea is not wasted energy. It's like
it's not.
It's a piece in the puzzle. Like
yeah.
Like every.
You can't get stuck in the piece, man. You can't. You have to.
But the more ideas you have, and the more you learn how to let them go, this is the thing.
It's letting go to the next stage, though,
isn't it? It comes back to
innit?
smoking grade with me.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, if I'm smoking grade,
Yeah.
I will overthink about it like 3-4 times, and I'll probably like I want to rewrite it, and then I'll get like and sidetracked, and then want to rewrite it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I'm not lean, I haven't smoked in a few days, I'm like
Just nailed it.
concise, just
Yeah. But within that stoneness, you might get it perfect. There's always that balance, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's you might. And
You don't need it. You don't need it.
Before,
It's
see, I'm high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we were talking about just before that got us to that part of the conversation that was actually gonna have my fucking Shinobi. Shinobi tween.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'd like to remember. I'd like to remember my fallen brothers. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
But I'd like to remind people that it is our Friday night. And
Yeah,
tonight
definitely.
We didn't have a guest turn up.
Yeah.
So I've been slowly drinking gin.
Yeah.
So if I'm slurring words or
I've been fastly drinking
shit.
cider.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
I feel good.
How you doing, Oscar? You right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. What time are we on?
1:15.
1:15. We're doing good.
I'm on.
Doing good. We're gonna go back to the timeline. Should we go back to the
Yeah.
timeline?
Where were we? We were at Shit, where were we?
Delve deeper.
So after
Deeper.
you didn't really say about Scribbled Thoughts, innit? So like you did the video, Ain't Amused.
Yeah. And then, well, yeah, I kind of touched on it. We
So that came out after Ain't Amused video.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's another thing. Is back those times is like you could just, we were just dropping shit because there wasn't like we didn't have a structure. We didn't know about any sort of blueprint
Yeah.
of like what would work best or whatever. And there was a gap, so it's not even. You can't even relate it to how it is now, man.
Yeah,
Back then.
it's totally different.
It was it was a sweet spot.
Yeah, you definitely.
You know what I mean? It was a fucking. Yeah. But yeah, so from Scribble Thoughts, we what came after Scribble Thoughts? I think Up Front had like 2 EPs after Scribble Thoughts because you know Up Front it's just like the busy man. Just went ham. He had what was it called, man? Freedom did the cover.
Yeah, I think I'm on it, man. I can't even remember it.
He had that, and he had another one as well. I think. I don't know. I might be wrong there. He might have had like one after drugs, booze, and dental issues.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I've got him. I'm on both of them.
Luke.
I'm all of. I think I'm on all of Luke's
another
projects.
thing that I keep doing on this show.
Yeah.
Is saying people's fucking names. I
Government
cannot help it.
names.
It's just like, oh yeah, like, because I feel chill. It's not. I don't feel.
Yeah, it's just a conversation, but yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Up Front MC. I can't even remember. What's the one he did with the cartoon version of his face on the cover? Remember that one?
That's Up Front and Personal.
Up Front and Personal.
Yeah. That was his. That was most recent, but the one before, right?
Yeah, 2 before. Yeah, I think. Is it 1 or 2 before?
Yeah.
He's done a Beppe one now. And then,
he did one with Chris Luke. Wow, he's done a lot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's
I'm on 3. I'm on 3 of his releases. I think, not all of them.
Yeah. He's a fucking. He's a machine, man. He is a machine.
Yeah.
And it's all good as well. But it's not good. It's dope. It's fucking sick.
It's fucking sick.
It
man.
surpasses like 90%.
Everything I hear of him,
he's
he's dope. I like Luke anyway. He's a sick guy.
On some real shit.
Yeah.
Me and Matt Lloyd.
And I was just thinking that's mad.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking about that.
What about our project?
Yeah, I was going to talk about it. I was thinking
from our project. Yeah, so we're getting to the project afterwards.
Right.
So he was here the other night.
Yeah. Was he? He
was.
never comes and sees me. He's always never about.
He's got no time, man. He's like me, but
I know he is.
Fucking baby.
He always wants to come.
It was his baby's birthday.
He wants to come and see me, but he never.
1
does.
years old today. Not today.
No, it was about last week, isn't it?
1 year old last week.
Yeah.
And it'll be like 2 weeks by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
But yeah, shouts to Rob.
I can't believe he was here. He always
keeping
wants
the
to come and
baby
see me,
alive
but he
for-
never turns up.
Oh, it's hard, man. It's
Yeah.
not easy. But anyway,
Yeah.
so he was here the other night, and like, I don't smoke in the house. Obviously, when we do the podcast, we smoke up here a bit.
Yeah,
but
so
I don't really
isn't
smoke in the house. So I'm always out the back smoking. So I spend quite a lot of time looking up at the sky and shit. And I
So
quite
the
often
garden.
I'll see like, occasionally I'll see a comet. It's rare.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you spend enough time looking at the sky, you
Yeah,
start to
you
see a lot
see
of
some
shit.
shit, man.
But meteors I'll see all the time.
Yeah.
Because they are actually, if you look at the sky, they are actually fucking common as anything. It's just a little.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's just a little.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not long.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with you.
And we were out there the other night, just smoking a zoot. He'd just come around with Chloe, and Helen and Chloe were in the living room with the kids or whatever. And just look up at the sky, and I'm just there like smoking a zoot, and I'm just like, doof, and both of us looking at the sky, and this light just appeared.
No.
Like just like a star, like where the stars are. Yeah. This light just went boom and switched on, like a
Turned
fucking
on.
light bulb just switched on in the sky, and we were like, I was like Truman Show or what? You know what I'm saying? It literally was like the Truman Show. They just forgot to switch on one of the light bulbs.
Oh,
You know what I mean? And then this light just started moving. Yeah, and it moved in a fucking straight line, no word of a lie, yeah, just across the sky. And as it started moving across the sky, dong, another light. Yeah, and bearing in mind, me up front and Badhabitz have seen this shit before on the way to a show in Salisbury Plain or some shit, on the way to Dorset.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
What is
And
it?
we
then?
see, bruv.
You have to explain what it is now. You can't
No, it's
just
like a,
leave it open.
no, it was like, so imagine from what we could see, so it's like a
Yeah,
ball of light. So
yeah.
originally, like when it first happened, it looks like a star almost. Yeah, so it's like that far away. Yeah, it's like it's you can't. It's not like a drone or anything like that.
Yeah, it's miles
way
away,
It's
yeah,
miles
yeah.
and miles and miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's a star.
That's
And then it just
that's
started
iffy
moving
from
across the sky.
isn't it?
Yeah, and one of them, the way it moved across the sky, it was like a wave. It went like that. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. The other
Oh,
one
man, I
just
need
went
to see this
straight,
shit,
went
bro.
up, and disappeared.
Why do I never see none of this stuff?
Because you don't look at the
It's
sky
like
enough.
that
bruv.
was
That
inside.
was two of us, yeah. That was two of us, and we just stood there and watched it.
I
Like
need
he
to
tried
see that.
filming it.
Yeah.
We were watching it so long that he got his camera out.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried filming it, and because it's just in the dark, you
Can't
can't
find
find
that
iPhone. What the fuck are you trying to do? Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? No word of a lie, man.
Need
It's
to get-
fucking mad.
Need to get the fucking NASA Space Cam app.
Bruv, that was some fucking. That was some
Hey,
shit.
I'd love to see that shit. I seen it once when I went to Devon once.
Bruv, everyone's like,
You sit up there, man.
we've
Devon
all like
is
gassed
bruv.
it up like it's so
Well, I was on a
unbelievable.
hill. Like the sea was behind me. I was on a grass hill.
Religion's the
The
only
sky
thing-
was just the biggest sky I ever seen, man.
Yeah, sorry, I was just cutting.
Yeah, sorry, but yeah.
No, carry on. Because
There
I
is-
was just cutting. I was just pure cutting you up there.
Wait, I don't even know. It's cool, bro.
Nah, so the sky was the biggest it ever was.
Yeah, no, that's just what I'm saying. You don't really see it. Like I don't really see it a lot, but
But what did? Yeah, but did you see the?
yeah, it's all
lights?
bear stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads of stuff, man.
Yeah, but
Like
at the
little
back-
shooting ones and fucking
Yeah.
yeah, it's dope.
'Cause when we was on the way to this show as well, it was like the same thing, and the mad thing about it is it's the same characteristics as like everything,
Yeah.
almost everything that's like sounds almost legitimate from those like sightseeing things, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the same on the plane, man. It was like these two lights that were like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away, and within a split second they'd travel
Yeah, that's iffy, man.
70, 80 miles, and we were just like, it was, shit was wild, bro.
Yeah, that's some booky shit. I want to see that one.
I'm ready. It's all happening, man.
Yeah, I believe in all that
2012
stuff.
wasn't the end of the world. It was the start.
Do you believe in aliens?
Of course, man.
Yeah. Well,
To not believe in all that shit
Exactly.
is so fucking ignorant. And anyone who doesn't believe
It's
in other forms of life that we can't see is a fucking idiot.
yeah.
Like, I can't see it, so I can't prove it, so you can call me the idiot. I'm cool with that. But
Is that- yeah,
I
but
know it's there.
The dumbest thing is
because
like,
half the shit that we know now, we didn't know like 20 years ago.
yeah, I know,
So
but even the
humble
old
yourself,
stuff though,
you're
like
human, you
with the old
fucking
stuff,
pussy.
even like you know, like Greek, you know, like Greek gods and shit.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. Like, why wouldn't they be aliens? They're basically like fucking super gods from space anyway.
Yeah, some shit came down and fucking impregnated some monkeys.
I don't know even know.
And next thing you know, we've got... No, they didn't. They impregnated hominoids. Is that it? Hominoids?
Yeah,
They
knows,
impregnated some fucking hominidic, nomadic.
I reckon I don't know about all that stuff, but
and
I
then
think
they
there
started
was,
to make music. And one of them
I don't know about
was
that
called
stuff.
Brez One the First.
Is it?
Yeah. And like a million years later, it came all the way back around.
Yeah.
And his name was Brez One.
I don't know about all the impregnating stuff, but I reckon there was some knowledge passed. At the very least.
Of course, man. Nah, we go way back. We go way further back.
Yeah,
we were here when dinosaurs were here and shit. Like, it's all bullshit. I think dinosaurs were here way before they even say it, right? They probably, the Catholic Church, probably disposed of enough fucking
They
bones.
didn't dispose of it.
Listen, check me. No,
No,
there's all sorts of book burning
they
parties
keep it
all over. It's all over history, mate. Book burning parties, mate. They've been burning books from day. Whack, Mole, Alexandria.
They don't burn them, they keep them though.
Nah, they burnt them.
No, the Catholic ones, they keep them.
Nah, see, so check it, yeah? The Catholics, right?
Yeah.
No. What did they destroy in order to keep their shit alive?
What do you mean?
Oh, what kind of remains did they destroy? What kind of evidence did they destroy? The people that came before the Catholic Church, the Romans, what did they destroy to keep their name alive? So no other people came along, defeated them, and found some other fucking
all evidence.
All the way through history, the victors have been wiping the losers' history out of existence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And sometimes that's the more relevant thing that you need to know.
Yeah.
Like things that we've learned about health and shit. Things that we've learned about germs and how the Egyptians had certain things sussed that the people in the fucking Middle Ages, like a couple of like fucking 100 years ago or shit, whatever, didn't know then. You know what I'm saying?
If anything, I think
that sounds so uneducated when I kind of, you know what I'm saying? I am, so fuck it, I don't care. But the way I talk when I'm a little bit high and a little bit drunk is a fucking joke, innit?
It's normal, man. It's fine.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know. I think they were more educated. I think they're more educated spiritually, but then I think the spiritual essence of humanity is gone because
the spiritual is probably more important.
It's fully more important.
What are we more connected to? Yeah,
no, it's fully more important.
A piece of paper that says what you're worth, or the earth.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, it's fully.
My feet are on the earth.
Yeah, exactly. It's just.
I'm not touching a piece of paper that's got a queen's face on. Like, I mean, I'm not actually now.
But at the same time,
a piece of metal with
at the same time, we're forced into the society that we live in now, innit? So like, it's all cool now, innit? If you want to be if you want to do yoga in the morning and meditate every day and be, you know what I mean, you can do it. But at the same time, you have to live now, innit?
Yeah, you have to be.
Which is very capitalist, fucking blah blah blah. But I think everyone's at the stage now where it's just like, it's not selfish anymore. It's past selfish, where it's just more like I have to do the most I could do to be happy before I stop doing anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You have to like. That's where I'm at with it.
You have to get it all in.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're not gonna do it forever. Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that comes with age.
Yeah, that's how I feel now. I'm just like, I have to do all of the things like that I wanted to do.
I've always felt like that though.
Yeah. You're different to me. You're different to me. That's what I know from like even getting to know you more, man. Like what you've had, I think probably from early is what I'm learning now. It's like a different way around.
Yeah, I don't know what put that there for me, man. Because I had to grow up real quick as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had shit happen that made me have to like really grow up quick. I mean, I lost a lot of my childhood really, like not on some like fucked up shit, but and like I think like you get into these like headspaces and shit, and then I don't know. I think the whole of my life I've been real like self-analytical to the point where it probably made me act in a way that
wouldn't make you self-analytical.
Well, not even self-analytical, but that made me not myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm over-analysing or whatever. Like before any of that shit. And I think it all stems back, like as I get older, I kind of self-analyse more. And I look back into like the triggers of what made you... The triggers of anything that's wrong. Yeah, so anything that's wrong
anything
in my
that differs
life,
you off the path.
yeah, I try and find the trigger.
Yeah.
I try and find what it is that makes me do that, and I try and figure out where that trigger came from.
Yeah.
And if you
And
can
then
find
suss
the,
out
if
the
you
thing.
can find the source, you can close it off.
Yeah, bruv.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like that's
I'm
what's
dropping
kind of
jewels
led
on them
me to
with
like
that
all these
shit, man.
things, like certain things that happened to me when I was a kid that I didn't even know until 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, well, not 2 years ago, like 4 years ago or whatever.
Whenever you had to like.
Yeah, like real shit that like.
Like you're dropping jewels on them, man. That's
it's
some real
like
shit.
it's pretty mad, man. When things come out of that.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, you can blank out a lot of shit, and you forget that when you're older and people that don't have this understanding, like it might take them a lot longer, or they haven't found it yet. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to like figure out why they like it. Most of the time, it comes from fucking something that happened to you.
No, it always does.
It does, because what the shit that happens to you makes you who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, there's
innit?
things that happen.
But
They kind of lay out your foundations for later life.
Yeah.
And like the way you deal with those.
It's
things.
the way you deal with it. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
But still, those foundations, no matter how. So say there's this.
They
foundation,
still found you.
check it though. So say there's this foundation, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's this foundation, and this foundation on the right, it's got 4 different pathways, and this foundation on the left has got 4 different pathways.
Yeah.
Like there's like a blanket on this side, there's a blanket on that side. They're 2 different complete pathways, but within that you've still got 4 different ones that you can kind of go down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a sick.
Starting to do diagrams and shit.
No, that's sick though, man. That's dropping jewels on them, isn't it?
It's mad, man. Like I think I don't know.
Planning things out is always good, isn't it?
But
like,
planning things out is dope.
Planning things
following through.
Following through is the next level, but planning things for me has never been anything I've ever been good at. Yeah, I'm not very good.
But you follow through. So you're one of those people.
I will if you give me a plan.
Someone gives you a plan.
Yeah,
you'll follow
to the
through.
end, brother. Yeah, right down.
Yeah. So, but that's one thing about learning how to make a team. Do you know what I'm saying? Is you find people like, okay,
find
cool.
Strengths,
I can make a plan. Sometimes I can't always follow through.
Yeah.
Because I got like, especially at the moment, I got so much fucking shit on my plate. Like I can make a plan, but I need help bringing it to life.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like the creative aspect and like thinking of something, like cool, but without the people to be able to follow that idea and like put it out and actually make something physical, you're fucked. You'll just be one of those yes man who has ideas, and unless you get a job as being a creative director,
then it's not worth nothing.
Then cool, like you got ideas, mate.
Yeah.
Sit in your basement.
Nah, definitely, man. Fucking.
Yeah. Fuck no. I sit in your basement and drink gin. If I had a basement, I'd hang my punch bag up and hit it every day.
Oh, I wish I had a basement.
That's where I hang it usually.
Yeah, it's up there.
But
I wish I had a basement.
It's not heavy enough because I'm just super hench. Yeah. I just knock it off every like 3 punches and like pat 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 combo, and it goes bonk, and one of the fucking chains come off.
That's a warning to anyone who's watching.
Nah, it's not, because I'll just start getting like people will just be waiting to fight me. Yeah. I don't want no.
And knock it off the ceiling,
We've done our fucking bit with all that, man. Everyone put in the work.
Yeah, you lot was grimy, innit?
Wow, we just used to get a lot of people. Like the thing is, man, is like.
No, you just
I've
went
kind of touched on it on here before, right? But being a skater in Badminster.
Yeah. In
like 2001, 2002, 2003, 4, 5, like people hated you. Like people genuinely, like people my age, above, whatever. Like if they weren't skaters, people fucking genuinely hated you.
Yeah, it's the same.
Like
with
fully grown fucking men, women, children, whatever. They hated you. Like I used to get fucking people trying to steal my shit, people spitting on me, blowing smoke.
We used to have it with
they
BMX,
walk
man.
by,
Same
singing shit, shouting shit, throwing shit. Like I was fucking
the worst person in the world.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it was like mad. It was weird.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think that's just fucking. What were we talking?
I think skating and stuff.
What were we talking about? How did we get to that? Everyone's lost now, I know.
Yeah, we're just waiting to the skating mode. Yeah. I was just going into.
I swear we were going something with that. Going somewhere with that. Fuck, man. So this is why it's Friday night. Oscar, do you want a drink?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Have we got any mixer though?
If you go downstairs,
Yeah.
super quiet. So patronising. I'm sorry.
It is though.
Sometimes I watch this back. That bit will make me.
You said at the
I hate
beginning though.
myself sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
You said at the beginning of the podcast, it is actually above your whole house, isn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, my baby's sleeping just downstairs.
Yeah, it's peak.
And thank you to my wifey Helen for putting up with this.
Yeah,
She's
shout
like,
out
we're
every time.
really, this is our fucking house and this is our time.
Yeah,
And we don't get any time together. And that's you know what I mean. I know it might seem like we're having fun, but this is all pre-planned. But no, this is fucking absolutely terrible. I'm hating. Yeah, nah, so downstairs, the fridge is here. On the cupboards, on top of the cupboard, there's a bottle of gin. In the fridge, there's some apple juice. Show me the headphones. Let me hear.
Good
I
loud,
don't know if
dude.
it's gonna reach. But
Alright, let me see.
Res. That's the
Can I get a little hit on
No, it's just a roll up.
that? Oh shit! What?
I
Mate,
know,
I think we might need to get headphones.
All the weeds
I might get headphones for everyone.
No,
Nah, for real.
really.
you're gonna end up shouting though by the end of it.
No, because it sounds like it's here. It's in
We
your
don't need
ear.
Do we need them?
I don't know. It's more like I don't know. Fuck knows. It sounds quite nice to be fair. Just like the sound of my voice, you know. I just talk sweet nothings to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I won't like
Nah,
it.
it is kind of weird, man. Whoa,
Stereo.
Whoa, whoa.
Did I laugh too loud and see?
So for all the people listening, I know it's not Inja,
Yeah, definitely.
which is a shame. But
Yeah, man. But shout out Inja because, I mean,
well, shout out Inja for multiple reasons. First
yeah,
off,
yeah.
he's
But it was a
he's a
legit.
good human being.
It
Yeah,
was-
no, it's a legit
It
reason.
was a legit reason. It wasn't. I mean, but
Yeah, it's cool. And we've had a couple of guests in the past not turn up to, and we decided not to mention it, right?
yeah,
We just thought, fuck it, we'll just carry on and roll with it. But I think it's something that's probably going to happen.
it will happen.
It will happen. You know what I mean? And it's going to happen not on a regular basis because,
Now most people turn up, man. It's been good, hasn't it?
yeah, see what I'm saying? But it's going to happen, so we've got to be prepared for it, and it's cool. It's not stress.
Yeah.
So that's why we have these little.
But it's good to just do something, man. The cameras are there, and it we, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Ask me ask me like you know like 10 questions about like my favorite
Stuff.
nail polish.
What's your favourite make of trainers?
I reckon I don't know. It depends on my mood. Do you know what I mean? Or it depends on what I'm wearing. Like, I love my Clarks.
Clarks,
that's
yeah.
like- that's
Clarks
what
are
I-
nice. They're not considered in a trainer brand. Though.
They're not trainers.
No, Wallabies are separate. You can just have Wallabies.
Yeah, alright. Well, Wallabies because, like, I remember having to wear Wallabies before Wallabies were cool
Mm.
for school.
They were cool in the 90s though as well. They were sick.
Not from Clark's on East Street. It didn't seem cool, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
People used to get
they
the
were
tags.
like the cheap
remember
ones
the tags?
there.
You remember the tags off the side?
Yeah, they weren't the Wallabies. They were ones with a black sole and shit. And
Okay,
but they
yeah.
had the same stitch around the front.
Oh, that's just
so
the
I guess
Clarks.
that's where my nostalgia comes from. Or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Wallabies are the one that.
nah, like I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say. What the fuck am I on about, man? I don't know shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
Nike.
Nike's my favourite trainers, but
I'm not being funny, but
Same
come
as
on,
me.
man. Air Max 90s.
I
yeah?
know.
Air Max. Like
that doesn't
Air
Nike
Max.
anyway.
Anything with a Max and Air and a tick in it, yeah.
Bruv, you know how many trainers I got in it?
Like, come on, man. Like,
Out of all my
mean?
trainers, yeah,
Do you know what I
I got rid of everything that wasn't Nike because it made my Nike collection look dirty. Like. I got rid of all of them. I got one pair of Adidas. That's it.
see, I'm not that. I don't get that far. The worst thing with me is like
Yeah,
when
I'm stupid.
I skated hardcore up till I was about 15, and at that time I was deep into the rap, and I was deep into rapping, and we were like, that's when it really swelled. That's when I started getting deep into rapping or whatever.
Yeah.
And after that, I'd still go to skate spots. because I'd still be going to where I've been going for years. We'd all kind of fucking congregate, same places, whatever. Still be hanging around with skaters and shit. But I'll be wearing a pair of Air Max, like Air Max 90s.
Yeah.
And I just learned how to fucking skate in Air Max 90s.
Yeah.
And I,
do you know what?
I've
It's
got
weird.
My claim, like not even my fucking claim to fame, but my thing that like I'm like one of the things I'm proud of as a skater is I did a back nose blunt off the second block at Lloyd's,
in
like
a pair
the
of
little
90s.
Lloyd's amphitheater, in Air Max 90s.
Yeah, man. It's mad
Like,
though.
I just got good at like.
It's a
now I can
generational
skate
thing,
like
man. But I the only ones I don't wear is 90s. It's mad.
How?
I'm all about Air Max 1s with 87s.
Did you get that, Oscar?
Yeah, so do you want
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, 87s.
I might quickly take a piss. Do you want to take the hot seat for a second?
Sure.
Switch on.
No,
You got a gin now?
Yeah, happy boy.
Did you just say da da da? I'm Res One.
No, I didn't.
He didn't actually say that.
Oh, the framing's beautiful, guys.
Sweet. Yeah, how's it all looking?
Yeah, it looks nice.
It's nice
It
to have
looks
you
nice.
back,
It's
man.
a bit shadowy, but
Yeah.
we'll say it's nice for the mood.
Yeah, man.
Switching it up a little bit.
It's nice to have you back though, man. Fucking.
It's good to be back.
We've been doing them on our own.
Yeah, no, the Habit's one, I can't even tell that I wasn't there.
Really?
No, I can't tell. Like, I mean, obviously I know because I'm editing it, but it's.
To be honest, man, Rez set it up mostly. I did move the camera a little bit, and I initiated the cards. That was my job. But the rest of it was Rez, to be fair. But yeah, no, it's nice to have it fucking. Even though the guests didn't turn up.
It's alright. Such is life. I'm sure we can get injured to come on again at some point.
No, he's gonna come on again, 100%. Yeah.
Awesome, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
A good guest to have on.
No, yeah,
Definitely.
100%. Yeah. No, it's like fully like legit. You know what I mean? Legit reasons he couldn't come on today.
That's interesting taste. That is. Gin lemonade. No, that's not lemonade. Apple juice.
Apple juice, yeah.
I don't know how much mix is left for it.
Yeah, I don't know about gin and apple juice, man.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure what I was thinking.
That's
Like,
what
walking
weird
up, I
was.
was like, is this gonna be nice? But
Rum and apple juice would work, but
yeah, I could get down with that. But since my mouth is dry, I don't have it.
So yeah. So you like the record I lent you recently?
Yeah, the High and Mighty one is
Yeah, man.
the Eastern Conference.
I love that shit, bro. As soon as you said to me like, "Oh, I've got a record player now,"
Yeah.
I was just like, "You have to borrow some vinyl, man."
Definitely, yeah. No, you have to see what else you think I should start listening to.
Yeah, I got loads for you anyway.
Some of the people that featured on that High and Mighty one, like I knew the voices from somewhere. Like, some of them from like Dilated Peoples.
Yeah, there's evidences on there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like people I didn't know the names of, but like as soon as their voices come on, it's like, it's fucking.
Yeah.
Now all of the names have suddenly evaporated, but yeah, man, it was huge.
Yeah, I've got more for you, man. Just have to
I'll
bring them back.
next weekend. Yeah, just like Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Fulfill that.
Bring them back, bruv. You can borrow some more, man.
Yeah,
It is
I'm down.
Blockbuster. Yeah, I'm one of them guys as well, though, innit? Like, most people don't fucking lend their vinyl out, innit?
I get it. I do. I mean, especially if you've got something prestige like a first edition of Blue. I don't know. It's not
Yeah. I probably won't lend you anything rare, to be fair, but
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
but I will lend you
wouldn't
records,
lend
man. I will lend you hip hop
Yeah,
records,
I
definitely.
appreciate that, yeah.
It was nice, man, when I lent you the record and then you put it on your story. I was like,
Yeah, no, man, because that was the first track I played as well. I didn't play it.
Yeah,
I don't think I played it in order.
it's a sick compilation, man.
It's mad, yeah. When was it? So were they just like a group of artists coming together? Or was
Yeah,
it
that
like
was
a
kind of
group
like from the
and they
label
had
thing.
features?
Yeah.
I see,
It was around, I guess, probably 98, 99, maybe 2000, I don't know.
Yeah, sick, man. Wow. The man's back. I'm back behind the cameras.
Yeah, man.
Fuck off. That's it. Fuck off, Ricky. David's woken up 5 times. So this is the thing, man, with this shit. It's like
I know it's peak,
every
man.
time any of us needs to go downstairs.
I felt bad when I go to the toilet, everything
We
is proper
smoke
fucking
and shit.
I know.
Like, it's so
It just stinks.
like everyone send fucking love to my wifey Helen. Jeez.
No, I know. I feel bad, isn't it? It's just one of them, but there's no way around it, I guess. But
the only way around it is like
it's to not do it.
Well, no, it's not, man. It's like your kids got to become part of your life, and like.
100%.
Yeah,
no, 100%, man.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
going to work, and Helen is having to do this. He's not usually like this. This has been a bad one.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. 100%. What you're saying is,
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Where were we? What are you guys talking about?
So we were talking about the records that Rogie lent me.
You got a vinyl player?
Yeah, you got a record player, man.
My housemate has a cheap one.
Vinyl player?
vinyl player.
Hi, my name's Michael Howard. Actually, I know Michael Howard. Shouts to Michael Howard.
I know Mike Howard as well.
You know Mike.
Yeah, you know Mikey in it, skate, yeah? Yeah. He lives in Sheffield now or something.
Yeah.
That's my G, but he lived on my sofa for about 10 years. Shout out Mikey.
Yeah. He used to, they never called him Fraggle.
I don't know.
So much, it became his name for a while, man. I don't know why.
No, I
thought a Fraggle was a cool thing when I heard it. Like I didn't.
Nah, Fraggle's not a cool thing.
I know. I was a kid.
Fraggle's the same as a Muppet, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. And then.
Yeah, a Fraggle, bruv. That's what a Fraggle is.
That's mad. That could become your nickname.
Yeah, Fraggle. Yeah, it's bad.
Have you got a little lick or something I can build?
No, it's dead.
Dead. What, no backy neither? Can I get a rollie?
I got backy, but no.
Where are we at then? So you're supposed to be interviewing me, innit? Well, it's not really. It's never been an interview.
Yeah,
interview.
No pressure.
What's next?
No pressure. What's next?
What's next?
What else?
We got 25, 35 minutes until some of these cameras are gonna need to be changed.
Alright.
That's a good time to.
But we can go over that if we want.
Just let me know. Wisdom filter. So Oscar, for the people that are listening, just told us that we have 35 minutes left on the cameras.
Yeah.
So this won't affect you if you're listening. So I don't know what I'm telling you. But if you're watching, you already know the deal. So fuck you. Back to the timeline.
Yeah. Alright. So let's say at the end of, well, not the end of like.
We can talk about some fucking stupid shit.
At the end of like when Split Profits was popping, like the end of it, and then you went into Green Brick. Like we said about obviously that idea must have
Split Profits
spawned.
hasn't ended though.
No, I don't mean it's ended. I just mean how it, for you developed to the next stage. Because that's separate from that, isn't it?
Yeah, Split Profits and Green Brick are like they're two completely separate things.
Yeah. Like we spoke about earlier a little bit. Like obviously you learnt that process through putting that music.
I think with Green Brick it was like.
If you understand how it works, then you're gonna.
I don't know. I just want to be able to kind of have like a platform for people to be able to spring off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and be able to have longevity in the music industry.
Yeah.
It's like I love like what I do. I love the scene. I love watching new artists come through. I love watching old artists who've been making stuff for years and still continue to make shit that inspires me.
Yeah.
And inspires other people. Do you know what I mean? So I just still want to be a part of that in fucking 15 years time. And I think the only like viable way to do that, to guarantee that, is to set up a record label.
Yeah.
Have you got that? But not only that, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, the choices you've got on the label are fucking sick. Like Rob.
Matt Lloyd is incredible.
Mate, honestly, the world is a better place when that guy's making music, man. I swear down, like, he sends me stuff, like, I don't know if he wants me to say in it, but he does send me a lot of stuff to listen to, like, yeah. I don't know, man. He's a talented guy. He's like so fucking.
I think he's one of those people that like, given the time and the right amount of like, not like pressure, this like hard pressure.
No, he needs a project to finish. He needs a date, innit? Like a deadline. Because that will make him.
Boy, that guy is fucking multi-talented.
Yeah.
Like, his production is crazy. Like, his voice is crazy. And I think his voice has still got, like, a couple of years before it even gets to its full potential.
Yeah. No, I think he's...
You know what I mean? I think, like...
He's as good as he can be now, but he's still not at the top of his development. Like,
I think he's still got, like... He's amazing now. Like, the shit he makes now, to me, is fucking... I love everything.
Like, he couldn't be better. But he couldn't be better now.
But he some people they have like a short scope or whatever.
Yeah.
And it doesn't quite.
Yeah. Well, it needs to pop immediately.
They can be. Do you know what I'm saying? But some people like, it's already dope, but just from their drive and the way they hold themselves and the way they make music or whatever, that it's gonna get way, way better.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna keep improving. So they're already. Like really ill.
Rob's consistently dope as fuck.
And then we got Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Who's like next level with every kind of BPM you can chuck him.
Yeah.
Like you chuck Joe Budden.
I've not checked him out, to be honest, that much.
Bro, you chuck Joe Budden like a drum bass beat, murder. Like dubstep beat, murder. Hip hop, murder.
Yeah.
Like fucking lo-fi murder, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I guarantee any beat, and everything.
I need to check him out more, man.
Like the reggae style shit that he makes, like that kind of like.
Because that's that's the only time I heard him was at that Halloween party thing. I think he came on after I was on. And he started off with a reggae thing, and I was like, yeah, this is sick. Like.
That's the thing, man. Like Joe Budden's like crazy artist, man. And everyone on Green Brick. I don't really want to talk about Green Brick too much because I'm kind of wavy. And that's like more of a.
Everyone on Green Brick's sick though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crossbow T's sick. Springer's fucking Springer's ridiculous. Springer's my favourite probably MC, man. I swear down. Like, I don't know. He does it differently, innit? Yeah,
he's definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
I just wish I had a project that I could, because I've listened to Elevators.
Elevators,
If you don't know Springer, go onto Spotify, type in SPRINGA, and then Elevators, and check out the EP because it's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's fire, but
he's got stuff.
That's not the best Springer though. Springer's YouTube videos, man. That's where he's bruv. He's better than everyone, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
He just did that fucking... The Don't Flop one's just come out, innit?
Yeah.
You seen that? He's just... The Don't Flop... what's it called? Secret Levels.
He's got bars for Don't Flop, but he ain't got bars for Green Brick.
No, he's got... No, listen. He's got bars for Don't Flop. No, he's got bars for Don't Flop. It's just come out, but he recorded it 2 years ago. I remember when he told me, he was like... He went... literally 2 years ago. He went to Don't Flop Studios. Recorded the bars, blah, blah, blah. They only come out like last week, but even though he's 2 years old, he's still better than everyone.
Yeah.
Like
you can't really fuck with Springer.
Nobody can. I swear down. I said it first, man. Wait till his project drops. I said it first, man. Like he's sick.
Well, I'm hoping it comes sooner than fucking 2080.
Yeah. You won't mind me saying, but he does. I think he needs a push right now. So.
No, I mean we're linking up.
Yeah, definitely.
But he it's hard, man.
I'll probably say that because
it's hard for artists, man. Like that's another thing, you know what I mean? It's hard for artists to do shit. If you're broke and you haven't got money, and you're working, even if you've got a hustle, if you're hustling 90% of the time, you've got to be hustling to make that money. You know what I mean? There's certain ways that you can do it, but you've got to kind of have no ties.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you've got to be pretty easy. Like, and I did that for years, man. For years, I was like doing music and then doing bits of other things, and it wasn't until Leon was born.
Yeah, I had to make
that,
sense.
like,
Innit?
I had to be like, alright, I've got to fucking switch this shit up, and I've got to get like a consistent, like,
direct it
plug
all to
of
the
money.
same thing.
You know what I mean? But it's hard, and I see Springer's in that same situation where he needs fucking money.
No, he
He
is.
needs money to
Everyone
pay
is,
rent,
isn't
to
it?
pay
Everyone's
bills.
there anyway. But
Yeah.
no, yeah, of course he is. But I don't know.
But he is illest.
He's that, yeah. I don't know what it is he needs to do, but he needs to just do a project because it will be better than anything.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, like, yeah.
Can't.
Yeah. But anyway, check out the new one. He has dropped a new one on Don't Flop. Even though it's 2 years old, it's still new now.
You shouldn't have hided that out. You should have just been like,
No, he told everyone anyway. Everyone knows that anyway. That's not a new thing. Yeah.
this is common knowledge.
Yeah. I know what's common and what's not.
I'm just feeling the new table, feeling the varnish.
Yeah, you did a 2 varnish. I didn't come around once today.
What are we saying? Are we
This camera's just gone. I'm just going to check that one's still going.
middle camera's gone?
This one's still going. This
How long we got?
7 minutes battery on this one.
We could wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're at about 2 hours.
How do you reckon it's gone?
I think it's gone
What,
fine.
2 hours? Yeah, man.
We need
It's
an
cool.
issue. We need issues to talk about.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
7 minutes on that one, 11 minutes on this one.
Fucking, there's too many issues. in
How
the
do you
world,
feel
man.
about Michael Jackson and the whole?
Well, the whole Michael Jackson thing is crazy. because,
All right, so
like, the guy's obviously.
but let's go in from the angle of that, the Neverland documentary.
Yeah, but that got fucking denounced.
I know that's what. Yeah, yeah.
But still, dude was sleeping with little kids in his bed.
He
So,
was,
like-
yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. It's exactly what you
fucker,
did with
innit?
your head
It's-
then. Just the little you don't. Where'd you go? Where'd you go with
Yeah.
that shit? Because
Yeah.
like, how if something's denounced like that?
The thing,
but
the worst thing is,
something happened, bro. Like,
yeah, but the
dude,
denouncement of that is the worst thing because they obviously
even if it
wanted to
even
push
if
it through.
happened, it's still off key.
Yeah, but they wanted to push it through,
Of course they did, man.
and then they got caught out on the years or the dates, innit? And
Yeah,
then they
'cause the
tried to
shit
change.
wasn't
Yeah, they
real.
tried to change the date so it wasn't real. Yeah, but that's fuckery. That's to make a whole thing that is about a lie.
That's why it's fucked. That's why it's even more fucked.
Yeah.
But for the people watching, we might carry on for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
But
maybe not.
for the people watching, safe as fuck.
Yeah, man.
Next week we're gonna come back with some more content with a guest. That's not me. See, I don't mind awkward silence, man. I like silence.
Yeah.
Silence is golden. It's a beautiful thing.
Way out, or are you still going? Somewhere.
Nah, don't stop it just
I'll
yet.
keep it rolling.
I'll just say I'll say a couple of things.
Yeah.
Say a couple of things, Nah, I'd just like to say thanks to all the people fucking watching this and actually tuning in.
Yeah.
All the people that have downloaded it or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? It's not a big thing that we're trying to fucking make into something massive. It's not like super crazy fucking download gossip on anyone's business because we're not like that. It's not some bullshit.
Yeah.
We just talk about the scene.
It's
We talk
conversation,
about the
man,
music
isn't
we love. We talk about things that mean something to us and hopefully mean something to you
Yeah.
and the people listening. And yeah, thanks to all the people tuning in because I think this is something that needs to happen.
Yeah.
And there's a lot that all of us can learn, especially myself, from different guests we have on, and different people and different walks of life and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to learn, man. These are challenging ones. Like today, we never had the guests, so we had to just do it. Innit?
Yeah, so this is all freestyle shit, man.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
and
not
this
like-
this should be the clip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is all freestyle shit, and we don't have.
But that's
Like-
it. You plan to have the guest, and then it's like they're not coming, but everything's set up.
Yeah, so we have to keep rolling.
What did you do?
Like the show don't stop, and shouts to anyone who got to this point and is listening,
fair play
or
to
watching,
you. Yeah,
and
definitely.
they hear this now. Write a comment and say that you were listening at this point.
Yeah, at this point, whatever minute it is.
Because like it'd be interesting to see the people
dope.
that write a comment saying
Ride or
we heard
dies.
this bit.
Yeah.
At the end when we finish listening to the podcast.
That's
so
the ride or dies.
And you guys are dedicated, not to us as people, but just to what this could be.
Even if you blag it, and you tune in accidentally at 2 hours and 43, and you just catch that bit.
Yeah.
Still put the comment.
Yeah, exactly. And as far as myself, man, like I just thank everyone who support my music, and thank you, Oscar, for fucking doing the podcast. And
big up Oscar every time.
I'm always just being myself. Like anyone I've offended in the past.
Yeah, it's always on that.
If I don't like you, fuck you. If I like you, then I'm sorry, and I hope we can work past it. Peace out, much love, muchachos. Go check us out. No, write more. Super good.